my smart investors. Hello, everyone. Happy new weekend. Good morning. How was your week? Mine was amazing. I had so much work to do, and it was a very busy week for me. So, I'm off to one of our real estate companies yearly get together this morning. Xylos Group, they have a lot of properties which I'll be sharing as time goes on into the year. So have you made up your mind about investing this year? If you haven't, please add it to your to-do list, add it to your plans, add it to your resolutions, add it to your, what you have lined up to spend money for this year. Yeah, so I want to talk this morning on some few tips you need to hold at hand if you are a new investor, a newbie, or someone who is trying to get into the real estate business. Remember, in every business there will always be some scrupulous elements, so you don't want to fall a victim. Remember also that real estate is capital intensive. It's in billions of naira, billions of dollars all over the world, including here in Nigeria. So what are the things you need to hold at hand? What are the things you need to know before you invest in real estate this year? One thing you need to know, you have to do your due diligence about the real estate company that you're about to go into business with. What is their track record? Those are the questions you need to ask. Who is the owner, or who are the owners of the company? How long have they been in existence? What other projects have they engaged in that is thriving, that is working? Those are the questions you need to find out who they are, their history. That's very important. And it will also be good to also do a little background check on your realtor, because most times you'll be dealing with realtors like myself. You will find us online on YouTube, and a lot of us are on different platforms advertising for these real estate companies. Yeah, and then you also see the developers or the real estate companies also come online as well to also market and advertise their properties for sale, as it were. So finding out who your real estate company is, properly doing your due diligence is very key. Also, knowing who your realtor is, doing your background check on him or her is very, very important. I just watched a clip of a desperate man crying for help in the US. In fact, he's homeless. As at the time I watched that clip, he was sleeping by the roadside in this snow weather. I just imagined this dilemma. Guess what? He partnered with one of the real estate companies that started well in Lagos, Revolution Plus. Yes, I will loud it. I will call their name. I will call their name, and some that I will very soon be exposed. We say it so that they will be aware, and other scrupulous ones that are spoiling and damaging the reputation of other people that are doing their work well. We will call them out so that they will know that they can't just do things anyhow and get away with it. Revolution Plus sold about 20 plus of land to this man. I will share the video. I will add it to this my video so you can watch. Guess what? I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he lost his job, or things happen. Life happens to all of us. And he is homeless. He wants to come back to Nigeria, but to what now? The land they did not give him, allocation they don't do. So be careful of real estate companies that blow their trumpet. We will sell 20 acres for you for 1 million naira per plot. Be careful. Don't be too carried away with the price. In fact, if it's too affordable, check it. Secondly, documentation. Very, very key. Before you buy into any property, check this property, what is the government title on it? We have different titles. We have certificate of occupancy, we SC of O. We also have excision. That one is part of lands that the government have excised or given to people. Government now own all lands in the federation, including Lagos State. But remember that each settlement, they were first dwellers, first settlements, we call them omonile, or community owners of that land. So what they do, they hold the entire land in trust for the people, and then they excise some parts. Some they use for agriculture, some they keep aside for, developing the state, some they keep for schools, hospital, police station. And we have a big map, Lagos land planning map. It's done by land planners, and we have people also that map the state, that plan the entire state. So each piece of land on every soil in any state, is owned by the last amended Land Use Act 1978 by the government, but they excise some. So those lands carry the title excision. We also have freehold, like the ones we have in Ekpe. Some of the lands in Ekpe are meant for residential, some are for what? Agriculture. So you need to know these things. Do your small findings. Read. Reading is good. Read. Stay locked as well on this channel, so that you will hear some of these things as I talk about it. But you can do your due diligence. You can read. You can read up on titles that titles for land in Nigeria, or in Lagos State, Nigeria, as the case may be. Thirdly, very important, after you have been shown or told about the title, if you can, cite it at the Ministry of Land in Alausa to make sure that the land is free from government acquisition. The land is not a government entitled land. The land as well has not been used to collect loan, because you can inherit somebody's loan when you don't do your findings properly. Maybe they use the land as collateral to get a loan at some time in life, and then you now go and buy such lands and you don't do your due diligence. The banks are coming for you. They will seize it. Yes, it doesn't matter that you have paid the owner. They will collect it as collateral for the person that bought it not paying at the time that he or she should. So that's very key. The fourth one, you have to also look at the location. You can go and buy land inside Burutu village, where nobody is coming to in the next 50 or 70 years, and tie your millions there. You have to use, we do analysis when we are buying land. That's why you need realtors like myself. What do we do as realtors? We go to the site. Physically, you must also visit the site. If you are not in Nigeria, you can send somebody, or you can send your trusted realtor to do virtual videos for you, so that you can see what you are buying. Because I've heard stories of people going to go and buy water. They will show you dry land, and then they are selling water to you. When you buy, most lands in Lagos, some of them they are in a swampy area, some of them are even on top of water. We turn water to land in Lagos, so don't be afraid. But as a realtor, it's my duty to tell you the truth, the way it is. This land is on water, or when you buy it, it's in a good place. The area has potential to develop. Your investment in a few years' time will rake in a lot of money into your pocket. It's my duty, but most realtors will not tell you. They just want to sell and collect their commission. Me, Alero Erebo, I will tell you the truth. That's why you should hook up and stay with me this year. I'm the realtor that will go to site and tell you what I see on site, not lies. I will tell you what you need to know. That is the truth, so that you know what you are up against. But many people don't like hearing the truth. They rather work with people that tell them what they want to hear, or tell them lies. So you are in good hands if you are watching me, if you are on this channel, if you are following me on my YouTube channel, if you know me and you know people that know me. Do your findings, ask about me. My name is Alero Erebo. I'm looking fly this morning, right? Yes, I like to look this way. And I am a realtor by profession, and I'm into real estate. I partner with reputable real estate companies to get you your dream home to help you grow your wealth by investment in real estate, investment in profitable locations, profitable assets that will bring more money into your pockets. Yeah, and with time, I too will become a developer. I'm learning the ropes, watching the gaps, looking at things that are not being done properly, so that when I start my own, I'll be able to feel and do things differently and better. So you are in the right hands. You want to buy lands, you want to rent houses, you want to buy houses, call Alero on the numbers on your screen on 080-309-90427. Lastly, after finding out about the real estate company, your realtor, checking out, doing verification for your documentation, make sure the land is not CFO in progress. So please let the CFO be there, because I've seen many CFOs in progress that took 50 years to come out. Some companies are like that in this Lagos. They will tell you CFO in progress, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Any land that does not have title, please stay away from it, because when you go into it, you are taking a huge risk. There's a 100% chance that there might be no document for that property. There's also a 100% chance that it might not be legit, except you are sure. Like the companies I work with, yes, sometimes they might have to do they might need some time to process maybe the documents or titles. Even me, I rather wait and go for the ones that have title already. So you are taking a risk. They say life is risk, can be risky. You are risking your finance if you go and buy lands that don't have title, because it's one thing to buy property, it's another thing for the real estate company to do allocation after you have finished paying and do transferment of ownership from their end to you. Letter of allocation is not allocation, no. Receipt just show that you had a transaction between you and the company, but that's not your documentation that gives you ownership and claim to that land. So I hope with these few points of mine that you have been able to understand one or two things. Then lastly, before I forget, please, after you have acquired your property, remember to fence it. But these days we have developers who do perimeter fencing around their plot, but I'm talking about that your small plot, your survey plan. Very, very important. Preferably go for a registered survey plan, because that registered survey plan is better than the ordinary survey plan. The ordinary survey plan, well, that doesn't carry much weight. In case of disputes, you need your registered survey plan, because that is the only document that can be cited in a law court before a judge. It can be admitted as evidence. Yeah, in the case of a land dispute, your registered survey shows you your location of your plot. It also shows you the size of your plot, the length and breadth, dimension, the coordinates, that's the location. And then the name, it carries the name of the surveyor that marked it out for you, and then the signature of the Attorney General of that particular state. So in case there's a land dispute, maybe somebody is claiming the land that you have bought with all these things, your deed of assignment, your registered survey. Somebody came from somewhere and said, I bought this land before, so you will now find yourself in court. If you just have survey plan, my sister and my brother, the judge might not want to look at that document. But if you have a registered survey plan, yes, you can meet that as evidence to prove that once upon a time, at so date, you bought this property, your name is on it, the coordinates are there, the location, the size of the land. Is it 500 square meters, 1,000 square meters? The size of the land, length and breadth of it, everything is supposed to be on that document, and it carries the seal of the Attorney General or the governor of that state, or whoever is in charge of land acquisition or giving out of those properties. It carries such signature and stamp. So that's the difference between your survey plan, registered survey plan, and your ordinary survey. And after you are bought from the real estate now, though they have fenced the property, it's better to work with developers, registered, certified real estate companies that know what they are doing, like the ones I work with, and realtors like myself that do our due diligence. All the companies I work with, they vet all their properties, and they stick by the rules, the policies, guidelines, and regulations that govern acquisition of landed properties in Lagos State and every other state where we have properties. So I'm at peace. You are buying value and peace of mind when you buy from us. When you buy with me, from the companies I work with, you are buying what? Peace of mind. You are buying value. You can go home and sleep. And I'll be here. I don't just sell to you. I'll be here to hold your hands and walk you through the process, throughout. From when you bought it, during the process of paying for it, if you are doing instrumental plan payments, and till the end, till you get your papers. Even after you've gotten your papers, I am here to assist you with whatever else you might need. Yeah, you can always call on me for inquiries. So it's not just a one-time thing. It's build good relationship with our clients. And my happiness and joy is that you are happy. Eventually, you have gotten your property. You have now become a landowner or a house or a landlord, as the case may be. Yeah, so after you have bought from this developer that has already fenced his land, you have gotten your papers now, everything is okay. You have paid for documentation. Documentation will probably take like 3 to maybe 4 months because of your survey plan. It takes a while. So those are done externally. Yeah, so it takes a while for those to be ready. So let's say after all of this now, you'll be giving your document as the new owner of that particular plot within the entire estate. It is good for you to fence your home. Yes, fence it. That small 500 square meter now. Fence it. And then maybe put a stamp with your name, saying this is Mrs. Alero Erebos plot. Stay clear. And then it's good for you to also develop your plots. If every landowner within an estate begin to develop their plots, the estate will grow faster. Yeah. Yes, the estate will grow faster. So after buying the land, don't just dump it. Because some of you complain, the estate is not doing anything. They've not done anything. It's land they sold to you. It is you that will develop your plot. I will develop my plot. Mrs. Obi will develop her plot. Mr. Otumba will also develop his plot. Then we have a beautiful estate. But the estate, the developer and the real estate companies will do their perimeter fencing. They will clear. They will do allocation with at least the companies I work with. Once you finish paying your money, we put you in badges for allocation. That means you are certified to own your property. We'll show you your space. We'll mark it out for you. Our surveyor will come to site. We'll mark it out for you. Yeah. So if we all agree, wherever we are in the world, to maybe start to develop our plots. I know that some areas in Bejuleke has not opened up. But the areas that are opening up, you have properties there, please make plans to develop it. Put something on ground, maybe a foundation of some sort, and then the place will now, become more habitable, and we all can live in it in peace and in happiness together as landlords and landladies or plot owners, in case you want to resell. So there are a lot we can learn on this platform. I'm glad I'm sharing this. It makes me happy just putting this out there. I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things today. I'm already running late for my appointment. I'm going to Xylos group meeting today. Let me see what they have for us this year. I'll come back with the news of what I learned and what I heard there. I hope with these few points of mine, you have learned 1 or 2 things of tips you need to know before you invest in our real estate space. In case you want to learn more, please stay tuned to my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Please share this video, broadcast it, and keep dialing the numbers on your screen on 080-309-90427. Let me take that again. 080-309-90427. Call Alero. Yes, you heard me. Are you looking for a reliable realtor? A realtor that will not, deceive you. A realtor that is honest, reliable, hardworking, trustworthy. It is me that you are looking for, Alero. So call Alero on the numbers on your screen. WhatsApp me, and I will be glad to hear from you. Remember to send your feedback on the things you want us to do better this year, and we'll be here to serve you better. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you. Let's get started. Invest in real estate. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.